Ooh, there we go. There we go.
What's up, guys? This is Tony with Salt Strong, and I'm going to be showing you a simple tactic that you can use next time you're out there on the water to catch more fish. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, the main lure I was throwing pretty much all day and which caught most of the fish was our 5-inch Mulligan Bomber. This is the new 5-inch version of the Mulligan, rigged up on a 4/0 1/8 ounce Haas Helix hook. Then I'm using our Otis 2500 size reel with our 7'6" slot machine rod. I've got 10-pound Daiwa J-braid on there and 17-pound Berkley Vanish fluorocarbon leader. Now, I also brought along some live shrimp, and I'll show you here what I did with those. I'm seeing a lot of redfish cruising around here, so I've rigged up a float, just an oval cork that I can slip onto the line, and I've got I believe this is a 2/0 circle hook, and we're basically just gonna drift this behind me as I'm fishing with artificial. See if we can get a red to pick up on the bait as we drift it behind the boat. The way I'm going to rig this up, I'm going to put that hook right through the middle of the head, avoid the organs. You can see those dark spots, that's an organ, and you don't want to go too far up on the head. Right in the middle, you see that shrimp is still nice and lively. So we're going to cast this bad boy out behind us. Just let it drift behind us while we fish with artificial down the shoreline, and see if we can come up with a taker for it. Now, I don't have much line below the cork because I'm fishing pretty shallow here. Now, I've got the drag set pretty loose on there, that way if a fish does strike, I'll hear it, since I've got that rod behind me. So here was the first catch of the trip. You could see this red just cruising along. Knew I was there, he was moving away from me, but I got a cast on him with the 5-inch Mulligan and got him to strike pretty much immediately. Got him. Sight casted this little guy. Nice little red on that 5-inch Mulligan Bomber. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Here we go. So as you saw there, the rod that had the shrimp drifting behind the boat was the one that got hit there. And it was ideal in this positioning because the wind was sort of coming off the shoreline. So it was helping blow that cork out to open water a little bit. So the cork wasn't necessarily drifting over the same sort of area that I was drifting over. Little red on the shrimp setup. So you don't need any fancy corks or anything, just a float. Keep that shrimp above the grass. Circle hook right in the mouth. Nice little red. So we're wrapping up our trip here. Again, just to show what I was using on this trip, I was using the 5-inch Mulligan Bomber. This is our new 5-inch paddle tail on a 4/0 rather 1/8 ounce Haas Helix hook, and these are now available on our shop page at fishstrong.com. And keep in mind, if you are one of our insider members, you do get a discount on all tackle and gear, so be sure to take advantage of that. And then the other rig I was using was this float rig with a live shrimp, just a simple cork, oval cork, and live shrimp rigged through the head on a 3/0 or a 2/0 circle hook, and that's what got the job done for this trip. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see the full report of this trip where I show exactly where I'm fishing and most importantly why I'm fishing here based on the trends and the conditions and the type of spot, definitely be sure to check us out at saltstrong.com, where we have various levels of membership now to get you pointed in the right direction. So be sure to check that out. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them down below.